AfterCol, the Big Brother Columbus After Show, dishing all the dirt, bringing all the tea. And I cannot keep this up. This is hard to breathe under this mask. Okay, we are dishing the real tea. Wow, I might be a shaper. Underneath, I am Brittany Michael Carr, bringing you the real scoop to this Big Brother Columbus After Show. Is getting smoky in here, but the real heat just happened in the episode where we saw some crazy stuff go down. We're gonna break down all of it, and we're gonna bring it down with our latest Evicted Houseguest. He came in as a block star, and he left the house as a king. He was my main man in the game. He was... Ooh. Okay, so anyway, he is amazing, and I can't wait to bring him onto the show to do our Halloween episode of Big Brother Columbus AfterCol. Woo! My wig got snatched. Okay, Trevor. Trevor, how are you?
I'm okay, darling. How are you?
I'm a mess.
I can tell. I see.
I don't usually wear this many layers.
Man.
Oh, and you're so
I thought
funny.
I would have a janky costume. Damn.
Right? This is the jankiest. This is the jankiest. But we got smoke. Okay, so let's get
We got Betty Joe Dirt over here.
Let's get to talking about the episode. I'm just gonna strip casually. Okay. So what we just saw you go home against Nate, but the plan was never for you to go home. So what went wrong, Trevor?
I have no idea. I was chained to Matt the whole time. I don't know what was going on. I'm dumb. Why did I chain myself to the HOH?
Yeah, okay, let's go to that decision. So, like, you have your points. You're in the shop first, so you have your choice of, like, what you can do, and you choose to chain yourself to the HOH. Was that the best option? Like, what was there anything else you could have done, and why did you think that was? Why did you end up doing that?
I think nowadays, like, knowing everything I know now, like, I would have... Well, first off, up until this episode aired, I thought I was the target from the beginning. I didn't realize Nate was the planned back door the whole time. I would have probably either, like, chained somebody else to Matt, like you, maybe, or do, like, a matrimony thing with Matt, Ewok, and probably you again. So, like, nobody could do anything after the veto, and I can try and talk to people.
You'd be fine, yeah. Okay, so before we get too far into this episode, this is a very special Halloween edition of AfterCol, and we are going to be playing a game of Truth or Scare later. So we will be taking questions from the chat. I want you to save your best questions for the end, because we're going to be taking our truth questions, both for Trevor and for me, later on in the episode. So save your juiciest questions. Start thinking up those now. We also will deal with this potion area as we get closer. Okay, so Trevor, we start the episode. Justine was just evicted, and we start the new HOH, which is the letter lottery. What did you think about this game? We had this question mark in the middle, at the back of it. Did you go for the question mark at all?
Hell no. I knew exactly what I wanted to do for this game from the beginning. It was the only game, like, I prepared for, except for, like, the bowling game, which, like, took no skill at all. Like, I figured out what word I wanted to do. I rewatched season 6 several times before I went in, and I knew, like, to do 8-letter words. And then, like, right before I left for Big Brother Columbus, I had a job at a university and saw the word provost. And I was like,
yeah, I had to Google what that was. Can you tell me what that word is?
I have no fucking idea. I just saw it on somebody's door, and I know they're, like, a step below chancellor. Yeah. But
so apparently it's, like, either an education... I Googled it while we were watching the episode, because I was like, where did that word come from? Apparently it's, like, an educational official, like, higher up.
Yeah, something like that.
Or something like that.
And, like, the reason I chose that word was because if you look at the mat, like, all the later letters in the alphabet are closer to you. So I figured with my big old gorilla arms, I could just drop the letters. I drop the balls onto the letter and make provosts easily.
Yeah, because most of the letters are at the end of the alphabet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good thinking. So we have some interesting strategies here. Ame was worried because she cheated on a spelling bee in first grade on the word apple. Um, is did you were you concerned about Ame's spelling abilities
No,
from this?
I'm concerned for Ame's dog.
Yeah, yeah, her dog.
How's he doing? Has anybody checked on him recently?
I don't know, but Cooper, right? He made the Halloween cover of our episode, so I don't know.
Okay.
So it might not be looking so good for him.
Oh,
Um,
rest in peace.
yeah, right. And Jack, relevant. He spells pugs. Um, Timeka spells Tymeek. She
Yeah,
didn't quite get a full word in.
she
Um,
almost did.
Matt and I both get 8 letters, and we go to a tiebreaker.
I know. I was praying for you so bad.
Aw,
Uh,
thanks.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have gone home, would I? Would I have been a
No,
pawn?
no, you wouldn't have been on the block at all.
All right,
No,
good.
not at all. Not even touching it. The uh, the yeah. So we do this tiebreaker. We're supposed to count up the letters, and I think in my mind 48, but somehow when I looked at my paddle after writing things, it said 68. So I don't,
I
I don't know
Yeah,
what
if I
happened.
would have made it to the tiebreaker, I wouldn't have won anyway because, like I said in the chat, like we have a rain mat over here, just like adding up everything as he goes and coming up with the exact number.
I half expected Matt to throw it to me. Like he would have been fine, and I was like really annoyed that he
I know.
did it. I wanted to win that one.
Yeah, yeah, it's
And then
annoying.
you
Oh
wouldn't
well.
have been here. Although I'm
I
happy you're like
know.
here now, but like I'm
Yeah,
happy you
because
went
this
back.
is like the best night for me to come.
It really is. It really is.
I
So
look fantastic.
we go to the prize counter. You do look fantastic, Stevie.
Oh, thank you. By the way, I'm Stevie Nicks from Big Brother Columbus season 2 and 3 fame.
Yes, yes. Love our Big Brother Columbus throwbacks. Um, yeah, someone asked in the chat. Trevor is Stevie Nicks. I was a shaper, and underneath the shaper outfit, I am Brittany Michael Carr from Big Brother Columbus 3, one of the news hosts. Get your facts together, y'all. Okay. Um, so we do the prize counter, and you go in there and you buy the costume, the suit of all suits. Did you think about potentially putting the suit on anybody else?
No, because that would have been a smart thing to do, and I don't do smart things in this game.
Oh, I think you're not giving yourself enough credit.
I never do.
Ame was really mad that she didn't have the handcuffs available. Um,
I know, I loved like finding out later like how mad she was. I still hear about it.
oh, I love this chat. Big Brother Columbus, these costumes are making us wet. Oh, I'm so glad we
Oh,
have this effect on y'all.
thank you, Miss Moonves.
Even after all this time, Julie. Okay. Ame buys the veto ticket. Nate buys the diamond veto. What was he thinking there? Did you know that he was going for the diamond veto?
Oh God, I loved peering into Nate's mind this episode because he thought that I was in an alliance with Matt and Timeka and who else, Ewok or something. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. And it's just like, no, you. It's like somebody had a worse read on the house than me. I don't know. He probably thought he was on the bottom, and if I would have, I mean, yeah, he would have been on the bottom for me.
Yeah.
So that's probably a smart thing.
Something happened at like I think it was the beginning of this second day. If I remember my timeline right, that Nate randomly came up to like me and Jack and Matt and tried to make a final four or like an all guys final four with all of us. And then he went to like Ame and told her about it or something. And I was like, and then I had people coming up to me being like, "Is that real?" And I was like, "No, Nate asked for it to be a thing."
Oh my God, that is fantastic.
Like, obviously not. It's not real. I don't trust
Oh
that
my God.
motherfucker. Oh gosh, sorry, Nate. So Matt thinks that Nate has thinks that they're gonna be doing this will they won't they the whole game, because he can't read Nate. At this point, when Matt's considering who to nominate because of my terrible answer in the tiebreaker round, it's not shown in the episode, but he's considering putting me up because he thinks I threw it, and he thinks that I'm just like floating along.
Oh yeah.
I managed this. He ends up going away from that decision, thankfully. But he ends up putting up Taimika,
I
and
know.
Taimika was part of this first five deal. What was your read on your co-nominee? Like, why do you think she was put up?
So, like, how I viewed things was I thought, I mean, I knew I was on the outs. I thought you were on the outs, and I thought Tamika was on the outs with everybody. Like, I thought everybody else, like, had their own little clicks within them. And, like, to me, it was obvious, like, Tamika, you're on the outs. You're going to be a nominee. But I had no idea about this first five thing. And I think she might have even, like, said something about first five when she was crying to Matt. And, like, I never caught on. I didn't catch on to that at all. But yeah, it was just obvious to me that I felt like she was on the outs and on the bottom for other people. So
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to comfort her.
I think a lot of people saw Taimika and me and you in that similar place.
Yeah.
Difference was you weren't in the first five, unfortunately.
Nope, I was in the last one.
So you were aligned with me and Taimika. Was there anybody else you felt particularly close to?
I mean, like, I did. You guys were like by far the closest. Like Jack, like I didn't trust Jack as far as I could throw him, which is probably not that far either.
Why is that?
I don't know, because like Jack, to me, is just like playing the most obvious like rat game. Like he would just like come up to me like, "Oh man, you're good," and just like he did. I felt like he did the same thing to everybody and just like lie to everybody's face and stuff. And it's just you could tell he was a gamer. I didn't have anybody I was close with, and I think that's what my problem was like if I didn't feel close to you, like I didn't open up to you like I should have. So
yeah.
I try to be cool with as many people as possible.
Wade in the chat asked, "How much did you listen to me?"
I mean, like when did I not listen to you? Like you told me everything to do. Like I didn't want to bring Ewok back into the house. Like let's bring Ewok back in. I'm like okay. like I wanted to put have Justine put Matt up with the Jade Power veto, and you're like no, have her put up Ewok instead. We'll evict him. I'm like okay. And it comes time to vote, and you're like no wait, and like no wait, let's vote to evict Justine instead. I'm like okay. Like I just followed you around. Like I don't know.
If it makes you feel better, I fought tooth and nail this round to keep you.
Yeah, you did.
I was very upset when I heard things starting to go the other direction.
And I remember getting to jury, like the very first thing I saw was you going to the jury cam in the living room and saying, "Trevor, I hope you're seeing this. I voted to keep you, and I tried to fight to keep you."
Jury like, pandering. Oh, I would never.
You are great at it.
Okay, so we have Sabrina. I think Sabrina's really interesting this episode because she reveals that she and I have a final two, and then I reveal to her that we need to keep you because you're in our pocket.
Yeah.
And then and then she ends up making a move to go against that and vote you out.
I know. Okay, so like Sabrina, like as you guys probably as you guys know, like the audience probably doesn't know, like I was the very last one to get there. Like I got the last flight and stuff like that, and like Sabrina, like we had like one conversation right before I went into the house. Like I posted like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on Big Brother Columbus," and then on a second picture, I had a picture of Thorgy Thor that says, "I'm open to alliances," and she brought that up in the middle of the living room. I'm like, "Oh my god, why would you bring that up in front of everybody? I don't trust you now." So that hurt my brain. I mean, not really. It's just like something stupid in the back of my mind. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I never clicked with Sabrina until afterwards. Like I love Sabrina now. Like that we've actually talked, but we did not. Like I was only close to the people I knew. Like I only talked to people I was close with, and that's what hurt me. I wish she would have kept me. I wish I would have talked to her more.
Yeah, in retrospect, now hearing that Ewok and Nate went to Sabrina with an alliance, it would have really helped if maybe we had gone to her with an alliance deal. Well.
But I chained myself to Matt, so I couldn't really get around.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It really restricted you that round. So Jack talks about the possible Nate backdoor. He says that Nate doesn't give info, but tries to get it. And I'm just like thinking he's always trying to get info, but he always has a terrible read on the
God,
house.
he does.
So
this wasn't shown from episode 2, but like when Nate was HOH and he was like having meetings with everybody on the porch, and like he was just like asking me like, what am I thinking? Who are you gonna put up? I'm like, I don't know. Like, you're the HOH. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are your thoughts? And he's just like, I'm taking in all this information like a sponge. And sometimes I say something that just comes out and I regret saying it immediately. I said to him, well, sponges are dirty and gross, so... And like I just called him like a dirty, gross sponge because he was taking in information. I said that to his face, and I'm sad I just said that. He just like he would take information but not give it or get it or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the game works.
It's very, very tough to read. What you want, I mean, you do want like a give and take with your alliances or with anybody in the game, even your non-alliances. If you want to know that there's value for you, that they can value you being there, and you want to value them.
Yeah.
And how you value that is a give and take of information. Whether that information is right or wrong, kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
But you want to give and take.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you have a funny confessional with you and Matt where you both are in the costumes chained up.
Oh, that was so fantastic.
What was his reaction like to being chained to you?
Like him seeing me in the DR was like the first time like he saw an actual personality come out of me. He said something along those lines. Like, I mean, it was a fun DR. Like it just like clicked immediately. Like, I don't know. I never took improv classes, but I don't think I need to now. Yeah, it was fun.
That was hilarious. So Taimika, when she's nominated, she is pissed.
Oh my God! Did you see her face when she like realized she was one of the nominees? Her jaw was like dropped, staring at Matt. Like I saw that on the episode, and I was like, "Oh my God! I cannot wait to rewatch that."
And hashtag drag Matt here, but he made it really personal with his reasoning for her.
God,
you, he's like, "Oh well, you handcuff yourself to me." For her, he's like, "You need to make friends."
Oh my God!
Like, whoa!
Jeez, dude. Oh.
She's like, he's dead in the ground.
What
the hell was he thinking?
Oh my God. I love Taimika so much with all my heart. Like, oh God. Like, she was so fantastic this episode. I felt so bad for her, but I'm so happy she got to stay.
Yeah. I mean, me too. And we get to, speaking of getting to stay, we get to the veto competition, which is OTEV.
Oh my God.
Did you know who Aubrey was?
Audrey?
Audrey, yeah, sorry.
Obviously you didn't.
I did.
I didn't right off the bat because before I came in, I rewatched I've watched all the seasons that are on YouTube, but I rewatched season 6 like 4 times, and then like season 4 one time like 2 months before I came in, and I just completely forgot, and I felt so terrible afterwards. I'm like, hi.
Yeah,
she's fantastic.
For the record, I watched season 4 as it aired. Like I watched the live feeds for that. It was a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's the robbed goddess. And you have this competition is 3 parts. You have the cars on the ground, the things in the water, coins in the water, maybe, and then dollar bills at the that you can dig through in the back.
Yeah.
What was your strategy in the comp, and what do you think was the right thing to do?
Well, first thing I did was go to the back through the dollar bills, but then I looked at like the first 3 top ones, and I did not see any faces at all. I'm like, oh, well, I guess there's no faces in here. So I immediately went to the pool and started like finding names in the pool, and that's what I did.
Yeah, you didn't end up taking off your shirt like Nate did. Do you think that hurt you in the competition?
No, it helped everybody else.
Taimika ends up getting out first. She's the flop star again. What do you think of Taimika's challenge performances this season?
I mean, Taimika, she has like a lot of heart, but just like it's just sounds like she's a flop star, as she puts it. Like her social game was like on point for me. Like she was fantastic to me, and I think that's where she lies. I don't think competition is her strong suit. I love her to death.
Yeah, it's fair. It's just, but hey, she's still in the game. You don't necessarily need to win competitions to get through. Social game can do it. So Matt throws it, and Ame's also trying to throw it.
Throw it to me!
But,
Come on!
But but they end up being the final two in the competition. I noticed when I was watching Matt at one point during one of the earlier rounds, he like stood by the mat but didn't step on it while waiting for other people to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I noticed that too. I don't know. It is what it is. Like, I think Matt was throwing it until he didn't have to, or no, he was trying to win it until he didn't have to, and then he sucked at throwing it. So I guess.
Yeah, and so everyone kept getting wrong answers though.
Yeah, I screwed up. I thought Nate was a girl for some reason. Like, I thought there was a girl that won HOH week 2, and there wasn't.
Yeah. And then Ame won the Diamond Power Veto accidentally. Apparently, and then after that, she goes and strategizes in the pantry.
The fucking pantry.
What? Do you have a favorite? What did you think of the pantry? What was the pantry like?
That's where I kept my water and my soda, and snacks. So I really enjoyed that. But I think my favorite place in the house was the porch because I was chain smoking the whole weekend. I feel bad for everybody else around me.
Hey, if you're playing a Big Brother game and you can't make friends with the smokers, you got to reassess that.
Yes.
It's a real thing. Okay, everyone wanted a Nate back door except Nate, obviously. And she ends up saving Taimika. Did this surprise you? Did you talk to Ame at all about saving you?
I think I did. I think she came up to me on the porch after she's like, "I'm going to use the veto, but not on you." I'm like, "Great, thanks. I'm used to it. Whatever. I don't care. Do you?"
Yeah, as long as somebody else is coming onto the block.
Yeah. As long as somebody. Yeah.
You stood a better chance against Nate than Taimika.
Absolutely, and I'm really glad I did. Yep, and I would have. Yeah, I don't know. I would have probably cried if I was on there with Taimika.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been tough. Ewok was campaigning hard for Nate to stay, though.
Yeah.
Did you know who did you think the votes were
to
keep you?
I think that you and Taimika were for sure locked in, in. And the third one, I have no idea. I don't even remember who it was now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember who it might have been.
Okay.
I kind of knew, because you kind of saw at the end.
The third vote who you ended up getting was Jack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Jack was throwing the hinky votes all throughout the season, so
yeah,
it's forgettable.
What was it like in those final couple minutes before the voting took place?
So, right before voting took place, first off, me and Matt got handcuffed or unhandcuffed. So, for a little bit before the actual voting thing happened, so I could smoke a cigarette and give my points away if need be. Congratulations. And then I come in and sit down, and I look over to my left, and I see Ewok mouthing to Nate, "You're good." And I'm like, well, shit. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
And yep, I knew I was going at that point.
And you ended up calling him out for this as you left.
I did. Yep, I was very pissed off. I mean, and I don't know why. I felt like I was trying to do stuff to work with him, but I guess I wasn't doing enough. When he was HOH, I bought the veto viewer where I can see what the veto competition was, and I gave him the information on that, and this is what it's going to be, so you can prepare for it and choose who you need to.
Yeah, I think what hurt you is that everybody was going to Ewok.
Yeah. And
trying to make nice with him.
Yeah, I apologize. I said I just did what I was told. I voted you out. I told him straight up. I voted you out. But yeah.
I did do that. I did tell you to do that. Oops. Um, you didn't need to be honest about it.
I okay.
No, it's fine. I don't think that was your downfall.
I don't know. There's so many things that could have been my downfall.
Yeah, well, one of those possibilities. Let's talk about Ame.
God, Ame.
So she takes Taimiko off the block, puts up Nate, goes along with the Nate backdoor, and then votes you out. What is going on there?
Ame is like an even more. Ame is just pure TV entertainment, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm sorry that I went home, but Ame, as a TV viewer, like I would be in love with, because I don't know what to expect from her ever. Like, she has no loyalties to anybody except herself. I don't even think she has loyalties to herself sometimes with the moves she makes. But she's fantastic as a viewer, and I love it.
Totally fair. So let's go to... I have a couple more questions. One from the chat was... name is JNFJNDF. Do you know who that is?
Yes, that's my other friend, Evan, that bought me the smoothie.
Yes, Evan. He asked, how did you think arriving late impacted your game?
Oh, it really screwed me up. Because, as I said on the first episode, like, I have like a bit of social anxiety and stuff like that, and I got the worst possible plane ticket there. Like, I got one that was supposed to arrive at 3:20. The game starts at 4, but then the plane got pushed back to like 3:45. And it's just like, I wish I would have gotten like a 9 o'clock flight and just hung out in Columbus all day or something.
Yeah. I mean, first 5 was an alliance because they were the
yeah,
first 5.
It could have been. It could have been. Yeah. That's my biggest thing. And then like they had Kyle and Tim pick me up, and then we got lost and like went 20 minutes out of the way, like on the wrong interstate. Yeah. So that was fantastic as well.
That's the main reason you were a potential target in the first round.
Yeah.
And became the block star.
Yeah. I still don't understand like why I was a target the first round. I don't know.
It's just because you were late.
Yeah, but like, why you used to veto the first week?
Oh, well, that was a good question, because didn't make a lot of sense.
No.
So if you could change anything about your game other than just arriving earlier, what would it be?
Oh, I mean, arriving earlier is like 99% of it. I feel like try to make more connections with everybody. Like, just like try and be more out there and like talk to more people, crack more jokes and stuff like that. Show my personality a lot more than what I feel like I did. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Just open up earlier.
Yeah. Yep. I got there and I put myself in a huge shell, and it took me a little bit to break out, and I felt like as soon as I was breaking out was when I went home. But oh well, I'm happy with how I did.
If you had won HOH instead of Matt this round, who would you have been targeting?
I honestly probably would have put up Matt, and I want to say either Nate or Ewok.
Okay. And if you would you play again if you had the chance?
Oh, absolutely. Like I've been a fan of Big Brother Columbus for a long time now, ever since I first saw them on Reddit, and like it was like kind of like a dream of mine to play, and I finally did it, and I would love to do it again.
Yeah, maybe it's because I've talked with you a fair amount, but I feel like you are, out of maybe anybody in the cast, you are the person who has learned the most about the game since playing it.
Absolutely. Like, I am not going to trust you on All Stars, just so you know.
Oh, no.
You better win that first HOH, because I am gunning for you.
Oh, my gosh, Trevor. That's not fair. Okay, questions from the chat. So Evan says, so you spent a lot of time preparing for comps. Was it worth it, or what would you do differently to prepare? What did you do to prepare for the comps? I
rewatched season 6 like twice before I left. And just like I try to like do the comps, like go over what comps they had, but like I would stop paying attention halfway through and like forget like what I'm doing. Like I did the first HOH and forget to pay attention. But yeah, like I think I don't know. I wouldn't change much else to prepare. Like
Okay.
you can't really prepare for this game.
Sabrina asked, which comp was your favorite to play?
I really enjoyed playing with the music one where we had the competitions that the
Yeah,
veto
yeah.
or J Power veto, just because I won and like I was on the block every week and got to play in every veto, so I had a very good chance at doing that.
um, Evan asked, he's the one with the J and F, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He asked, since you were the largest house guest, why didn't you simply eat the others?
Uh, because I didn't. Okay, strange enough, like I hardly ate the entire time I was there. I think like ever since I got there at 4 o'clock or 4:30, whatever time I was, until like the time I left the next day, I had a donut in the morning and half a slice of pizza. Like I just like I was in game mode, like just not eating at all, and I probably should have eaten
And so did
somebody.
Evan sent you a smoothie?
Yes, and so he sent me a smoothie, and on the live cam I said, "Fuck you, Evan,"
Yeah.
and I want to
Why did you
apologize.
hate it?
No, I mean because he knows I eat McDonald's twice a meal, and like I don't eat fruits and vegetables, and I was very offended that he thinks I would. No, but I really enjoyed it. I really needed it because if anything, at that point, like I have not been eating at all weekend. Like I needed nutrients in my body, so that really helped me out as I was walking to the car.
Um. Okay. The I'm not gonna ask. Julie's asked, what would your strategy be in an all-star season? Okay, take me out of the equation. What would your strategy be?
I mean, taking you out of the equation week one is part of it.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I would try, and it just depends on like who's all there. Like, is it a bunch of season 7 people and like other people from other seasons? Um, I mean, if Mark from season 2 and season 3 is there, I'm aligning with him no matter what.
Okay.
He's the girl. He's the girl with the hoop earrings for season 2 and season 3.
How did you get involved with Big Brother Columbus? So you were watching it before. Did you know anybody it connected
No,
to?
yep, I didn't know anybody. I was just I saw they posted on Reddit one day, and like I get on the Big Brother subreddit all the time, and saw them, and I just like I watched them. I didn't watch live, but I watched episodes every year,
Okay.
so I was always a fan.
Okay. For All Star season, the Julie's asked, who would you want to see and who wouldn't you want to see in All Stars?
I mean, I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, like I would love just every single person from season 7 to come back again, like the whole cast, and just redo it all and see what happens.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't think of any bad person from any season that I would not want to see again. I mean, yeah, I mean, I won't say names, but I'd be happy with almost anybody. Like, there's people
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't work with, probably. But
Okay. Okay. Hey, Trevor.
I'm not saying you this time. There's people besides you.
What was the other question? Okay. Sabrina asked, have you referenced any of us in your recent stand-up shows?
I have not referenced anybody on the cast. Like the only bit I've had from Big Brother Columbus, I haven't really done much of it, was that I love how like I'm a fan of reality TV, and like fans of reality TV are crazy. But then I played an at-home version of this game on reality TV, and the fans of that are even crazier. And I just like I talked about like how the fans were rating us and saying how much they hated us, like hated some of us. It was fantastic. It was great.
Love it. Evan asked, what did your audition video look like? Did you spend a lot of time on it?
Okay, so my audition video was extremely last minute. Like I think I was like legally a day late, because like I was talking to my friend, other Evan, Evan Johnson in the chat. He's played like a bunch of these games before, and we were both talking about it, like how we need to apply for Big Brother Columbus, and then like Christmas happened and we completely forgot. And so I think it's like January 2nd. I remember like, oh shit, we're gonna apply. Let's do it. And so like I'm on lunch at Wendy's in a parking lot, and I just make a quick video, and I don't remember what I was talking about, but yep, I would have. Yeah, it was just a quick video in my car and stuff like that.
Cool. Well, we're glad you made it.
Yes.
The Okay, so the next two questions are about putting about your cast members. Everyone wants to know wants you to flavor of love nickname the remaining people in the game.
All
I
right.
don't really know what that means, but I've never watched
Okay.
Flavor of Love. Okay,
You never watched Flavor of Love?
I know
Okay.
I'm missing out, obviously.
So I guess I'm assigning a character to each person. I think as of this point of like when I left, I think Ewok would be New York because I wanted to spit on him. um, Taimika is Hoops because she's perfect. God, I don't know who else is there. Jeez, I'm blanking right now. I haven't recorded the podcast in a couple weeks, and I'm in slacking.
That's okay.
Nate is delicious because he has a giant ass that he likes to show. Who's Buck Wild? Who would be Buck Wild, chat? I don't know. I think Sabrina would be Buck Wild because I don't know. I saw her name in the chat, so.
So the other question from Wade is he wants you to roast your fellow house guests.
Well, I kind of did, but you'll have to wait for the blooper episode to see it.
Ooh, can't wait for that.
Yep.
Okay, are you ready for the end part of this episode?
Considering what's going to happen, no.
Okay, so we are going to play a game called Truth or Scare. Okay, I need to go grab my shot glass though because I left it over there. So give me 10 seconds. Get yourself situated. Actually, while you're getting yourself situated, go ahead and tell every. Actually, no. We have to explain.
Yeah.
What we,
yeah. You want to explain the game first?
Yeah. Give me 15 seconds.
All right, I'm counting. In radio school, they tell you shouldn't have dead air, so it's really not fair for me to be put in this position as a guest. Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
Oof. Okay.
God, you look terrible. You look like Denise from Survivor.
I look like Denise.
Like lunch lady Denise.
Oh god. I mean, it is a mullet wig. Okay, so my shot glass is... Oof, didn't turn that off right. Okay, is Just Swallow It. It says Just Swallow It, and there's some drunken worms on there. I think it's supposed to be like tequila. Okay.
Mine, it's just plain.
Solid. Okay, so how we are going to play is we're gonna take truths from the chat, and dares. I have a selection of dares we will draw from. We also have potions. Each of us has ingredients to make potions. Some of the dare options are potions, and also we can also opt out of a truth or dare with a potion instead. And the potion is a shot made of some of our ingredients, and we can go over that once we get to a potion. So Trevor, as the lady of the night, would you like to go first or second?
I will give you the question first. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So I guess I have to ask it. So I guess you ask me. I guess.
Truth or scare, dare? What are we doing? I forget. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna say dare to start off because what game is this without dare? We've just been doing truth for the last 40 minutes. So I'm gonna draw one of these. I don't know. I wrote them down, but I don't know which one they are specifically. Okay.
And neither do I.
Oh, I got potion for my first one.
Nice.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you my ingredients that I have available, and then you can tell me I don't know, 3 to put in my shot glass. So what I have is Jose Cuervo tequila, Blue Curacao, if you want to make a blue potion. Tito's vodka. Blue Moon beer. Off-brand Coca-Cola. Pineapple juice. Balsamic vinegar. Lime juice. And applesauce.
Okay, so I want to explain to everybody that I was not really given to explain like what drinks I could have very well. I just got all nasty stuff.
Oh, I could go grab more nasty. I have some
No.
a few more condiments in my fridge.
No, you're fine. I think okay. First off-brand Coca-Cola is the worst thing humanly possible.
Okay.
Why would you do that to yourself? And let's just do it like Coca-Cola and Blue Curacao.
Ooh, ew. That's already gross.
Yeah.
That's all you want the potion to be?
Let's just throw a dot of Tito's in there as well.
Dot of Tito's. Okay, yeah. Make sure I can feel it.
Yeah.
Oof. This is gonna be gross. Okay. Doing shots on camera.
Okay, Jack.
I'm not 19, yo. Okay, so Trevor, truth or scare?
Oh God, is the truth coming from you or the audience?
It comes from the chat.
I'll do truth.
Okay, so chat at this point, so it's a 30-second delay. So I'm just gonna kill time for 30 seconds. I want y'all to give a question, a good truth for Trevor. You can also come up with truths for me, or for if we have multiple, that's fine. So we don't have to backlog it at all. So go ahead and write down your truths. And they can go outside of Big Brother Columbus if you want. I mean, this is truth or scare. This is Halloween. We're going to make this scary. So go ahead and put those in the chat at this point. Okay. The one I want to ask you is... okay, there's two of the same question, but I like this one better. Evan asked, who was the most bangable in the house?
Oh... God, I don't know. Trent.
Oh. Okay, I guess I could accept that answer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess I will do a truth too for my next round.
Okay.
So go ahead and ask me truths.
Okay, so since I just found out this episode that you have a final 2 with Sabrina, if it was me, you, and Sabrina in final 3, and you won final HOH, who would you choose?
Oh gosh, I would take you.
Ha! Suck it, Sabrina.
Sorry, but yeah, I would take you.
I was so helpless. It's an easy $500 for you, so go for it.
Well, yeah. At a certain point, I would have been able, yeah, he was wrapped around my finger the whole time. You literally did what I said.
Yep.
You can't argue that kind of jury speech. Okay, your turn. Truth or scare?
I don't even know what the scares are, so I'm scared of those.
I mean, it's Halloween.
I know. It's probably a shot again.
No, there's only a couple of those in here. And I took one of them.
Let's do truth again because I don't like.
Okay, truth. Okay. Who is the better Evan?
Who's the better Evan?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both pretty awful. That's okay. We'll do a shot then. Just make it good for TV. All right.
Oh, Sabrina, I hope you choke on that smoke machine. Oh. Sorry, Sabrina, I love you.
All right, so my ingredients.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear your ingredients.
I have an unopened thing of chocolate milk that expires November 11th.
No.
I have some heavy whipping cream. By the way, if I ever do drag, my drag name is going to be Heavy Cream. I have mustard.
Cool.
I have lime juice. I raided my roommate's pantry. I have some Oh wait, this isn't open. I probably shouldn't open it. I have some pesto sauce. That's not mine. And I have some Pepsi. I don't really have. Oh, and I have Mio.
What is? Oh, Mio. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I want some of that chocolate milk.
All right.
And I want some of that pesto, and I think that should be a good potion. Have y'all ever had chocolate milk and pesto? Because I have no idea what that would taste like.
Yeah, I never had pesto, and it's not mine, and it's not open, so I don't want to use it.
Okay.
Let's do Mio instead. How about that?
Mio? Yeah, sure. That's like gross. That's like powder,
Orange
fruity stuff. Yeah, that's nasty. Put that in there. Put it all in there. How come none of your drinks are open?
Because I'm not a smart person. Oh God, that's terrible. Oh God.
Oh, it's not mixing. No, that's really terrifying.
Oh, no. I need more chocolate milk for that. Oh jeez.
You don't need 3 ingredients for this kind of nasty.
I don't. I do not.
Okay.
All right. Do I have anything to throw up in? No, I have a floor. Great.
Well, bottoms up. Okay.
Oh God. Oh God. Mio does not go in chocolate milk. It does not mix around at all.
Okay, I'm gonna do a dare for my round.
Good. Do it.
Draw a random one. Okay. So this one is laugh like an evil witch at everything the other person says until the next round.
Oh. Oh dear God. Well, and it was at that point I quit comedy.
Okay, truth or scare?
I still taste orange tangerine.
Truth or scare?
Let's do scare.
Okay. Okay. You get to talk like Dracula until the next round.
Oh, so just talk like. What? What is this voice? This isn't Dracula. I can't do. Ugh.
My hair looks like I'm a witch.
You look like a lunch lady. You look like a lunch lady. I can't stand character. Let's finish this. Oh my God.
Okay, you ask me next.
Truth or scare?
Okay, I'm done with it. Okay. Okay, do you have to ask you like Dracula though?
Oh, what is this voice? Oh no, I can't do impressions.
Okay, scare, I'm choosing scare, and oh God, I got no hands candy. So.
Oh, I don't have any candy. Thank God you got that.
Okay. Thank God I got that one. Okay, so for this one, I have to open and eat a piece of candy without using my hands. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move my drinks out of the way for a second because I think I need flexibility for this. Can you give me like because since you're still Dracula, can you give me like the play-by-play while I'm trying to do this?
Okay.
Okay. Oh God, my hair is really bad. Okay.
Denise's hair is very bad.
I'm gonna take off my headphones for a sec.
Denise is taking off her headphones. Great. Now that the headphones are off, I can just
This is gonna be so hard. I don't know how you people do this.
What do you mean, you people?
Okay. How do you open a piece of candy? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I get it. Okay, wait. I think I can do this.
Oh, good. The headphones are off again, so I can act like I'm giving a play-by-play. but I'm not really. I can talk about whatever I want. Okay, I was not expecting that.
It's not happening. I need to take a shot.
Yeah, I think I need to take a shot after that one.
I really tried. I almost got like pretended like I was flexible. It did not happen.
Yeah.
I really tried. I really tried, y'all. Okay. So what would you like in my shot?
Let's do some Blue Moon
Blue Moon. Okay, that's gross.
and I forget. Oh, and the vinegar.
Oh, balsamic vinegar.
Yes.
It's about to be chat roulette. You ain't wrong, Jason.
Yeah, I feel this chat roulette.
Oh,
I would have already
so
hit
gross.
next.
Oh god, that's not the right color. Oh. Okay, what else?
I don't know. Put the candy in there too.
Put the candy in there? Okay. Oh. I didn't mean for it to turn into foot fetish stuff. It just didn't like. Okay.
Whatever gets those views, honey.
Yeah, right? Okay, I'm putting a little more Blue Moon in there because that's a lot of vinegar. Okay. Okay, so we have our nasty shot plus a piece of chocolate. Oh, this is gross. That smells rank, yo.
Oh, sucks to suck.
No, Blue Moon is fine on its own. For the record, chat, it's just Blue Moon mixed with vinegar. It doesn't mix well. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, Blue Moon.
Oh, I just saw myself. I don't look good.
Okay, let's give yours for a second. I need to work on my shot for a minute. Okay, truth or scare, Trevor?
Let's do scare.
Okay. I'm throwing away potion. We've done enough potions. Okay. Okay, you got the phone Halloween joke call.
Oh, all right. So I gotta call somebody.
So for this one, you have to call somebody and tell them a Halloween joke, no greeting or anything. You just say the joke and then do action for a minute and then hang up.
God, I don't even know whose numbers I have.
Okay, so we're gonna do a really corny Halloween joke, just to make it perfect. Oh gosh, this is good. Okay, why do skeletons have low self-esteem? Body to love.
I'll take a shot.
Okay, your ingredients. Yeah, let's get the heavy cream. And let's get, what else did you have in there?
I have mustard and lime juice.
Let's put lime juice with the heavy cream. And like a little drop of mustard on top. Like a little floater. I'm still trying to finish my chocolate. It's dissolving.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Mustard water.
Actually, the chocolate helped. A little bit. Holla scream.
Okay. I almost did not shake the mustard first and
for the
just got
last
mustard
round,
water
I'm
in
going to
it.
do a truth. So if y'all have a truth question for me, this will be the last one for the night.
You can't really see it, but there's mustard in there. And
fantastic. Looks delicious. Yummy.
God, I wish I would have got liquor.
It does not help that much.
Let's get some chocolate milk for a chaser.
Ooh, yeah, good call.
God. Hold on 1 second. Let me get that.
Your friends are so brutal to you.
I know.
This is our longest episode of AfterCol yet.
And
So
the best.
congratulations. And the best, of course.
All right, let's do this stupid thing. Ah!
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh god! Oh god!
Potions. Woohoo. Okay. Okay. So what truth questions do y'all have for me?
Please.
Are you okay, Trevor?
My insurance is St. John's Hospital. Do not take me to Memorial. My insurance.
Okay. We have a truth. I guess you get to ask. There's one that we're gonna fight against. I don't. You can also give a truth if you have a good one.
I don't know. Truth. Who do you think would be the best couple out of our season? Like, which two people would be the best couple?
Okay. Best real life couple. That's tough because like we didn't have a lot of straight people. We.
Yeah.
So I gotta think who would actually be able to be coupled up. I feel like.
Oh.
Huh. I feel like Matt and Sabrina would actually do okay as a couple.
Okay. I don't think they're in chat, so I can get away with saying this. But I remember at finale seeing Ame and Matt. I was like, what's going on here?
Ame and Matt. Ooh, I'm seeing lines. Okay. Ame and Matt, I feel like are not right for a couple because I don't know if Ame can be in a couple.
I don't know. I mean, it'll probably save her dog from dying.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, someone should keep an eye on her. I mean, she should get some supervision.
I'm so sad Jason didn't get the rights to Sarah McLachlan for whenever she was swearing on Cooper's life.
That's all the time we have for today. Happy Halloween, everybody! Thank you so much for joining us. And we will be back next week with a triple eviction. So we will.
Oh my god! I cannot wait.
I have at least 3 confirmed out of 3 evictees. So hopefully we will get that third one and we'll have all 3 here. But either way, it's going to be bombastic. I cannot wait to talk about it. Trevor, what social media can people follow you on?
So I'm on Instagram and Twitter, even though I hardly use Twitter. At Trevor Gayworth, Gayworth. My last name is Hayworth, and that's where the Gayworth comes from. I also have a podcast called Hey Ho Podcast that I barely put out, where we watch Flavor of Love and I Love New York and talk about it with other local Springfield comedians. So follow me on those. If you add me on Facebook, just send me a message so I know who you are. That'd be great. But yeah, thanks.
And until next time, thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you at the next Big Brother Columbus AfterCol. And happy Halloween, and have a great night.
I love you, Evan.
Mwah.